getting clearer. Radio's on and I'm moving around the place. I check my look in the mirror. Wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face, and I ain't getting nowhere. I just live in a dump like this. There's something happening somewhere. Baby, I just know it is. You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. You sit around getting older. There's a joke, yes, a while, and it's on me. I shake this world off my shoulders. Come on, baby, the laughs on me. Stay on the streets of this town, and they'll be carving you up alright. You say you gotta stay hungry. Hey, baby, I'm just a fast star in the night. I'm dying for some action. I'm sick of sitting around here trying to write this book. I need a love reaction. Come on, baby, give me just one look. We can't start a fire. Sitting around crying over a broken heart. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. We can't start a fire. Worried about your little world falling apart. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. 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 Hey, baby.
Kan dikasih so my woman's
Yes, peace on the mic, I like the vision. Kill me all by the got the mission. Wake you up and shake you up. I'm standing at the door, the Martians came with that yeah. Ain't think it up this time. You are a criminal, you living up this time. Think you don't need this thing, I wake up fucking up. You shit that I like up function. You rock up the vision. Talk about diamonds and I was at the vision. You breaking me, I reckon. You're fucking up and I grab you like a chicken reckon. See me at the party dancing, everybody crazy, everybody romancing. Fuck's up, you're a rockstar audition. Working up the fire and I'm walking out the vision. Waking up, you're waking up the bastard. Talking out the shit, I just want my master. Give me my piece of God back, motherfucker. Shut your fuck up and give you like the sucker rocker. better, suck the vision, rockin' and I read picking my your vaccination of the banner. You wanna walk my vision of the data. Red dot with some fiction of the morning. Thinking you're bringing a fox and on it. Then I was it's a master. Thinking off with the throne and the fiction of Russia. You wanna wake it up, master baby. Walking up a stage and master the gaming. You wrecked up, walking on the face director. You picking my horizon, talk to my defector. You gonna see me up, coming up the nation. Coming to your criminal identification. What you wanna play, that's sucking on the breaking. Broken on the wise and trying to run away again. I'm a Martian, baby. Standing with my boys for your door, I'm crazy. Whopping on the party, going out loud. We do it on our baby, taking out the crowd. Coming for some more, drinking champagne. Every time I walk, I don't want no shame. Got that fuck and we bigging up. And the party don't abate till the morning. We never stop going crazy, crazy. What's up crazy? Quash your rap and I'll fuck your lazy. I rock them, taking out the fucking action. The pump thing, baby, right out, quash the nation. Quash your bags on sucker, break my waka. You wanna see a mother, but I say the fucker. And I walk them better than the boss to see. And I will let it down with just to meet the police. You are a criminal.
Jesus, from the top. Keep it here long as you know. Need some dominant roses. Something. I also like to stick. Well, very old stick. From time in fact. That's how I became something like a superhero movies. Something like water. This time I call myself Creeper. Creeper, the Looper, the Super. This is a stick that I found somewhere. People can say that this is a stick that Moses had on the ground. And he told the stick on the ground. I think it was Noah's stick. But maybe this one is also one. Some people say there's a snake. So it can be. And its eyes are nameless. And then you can find it out now. Why? Can this be as well? On the other side you can find it nice. Then it's always beautiful right here. And it's one of the most powerful things. Klupa and Klupa. That's the time that I became something like police. reveal the gun. Today we're gonna reveal the gun we used in the movie. It was a real Madagascar Madagascar. This is a very fast gun because it's the most established weapon. It's a tempo on it. Tempo is a 1.56 universal. But that's emotional like this. If you shoot, people are going crazy. Then you have to gun yourself. Move some new light. With the gun yourself. Same thing, same barrel shot. You see the bullet in it? Yeah. Who say this is not a 9mm? This is 9mm. 9mm gun. Yeah. The 9mm gun is something special. 9mm gun. But you need this first your ass spray maybe. Maybe you can spray us on another one. Then you have this thing to be. It looks like some 9.6mm flashlight. Made from a flashlight. Excuse me. Made from a flashlight. I like the way you get something. If you don't have a gun on your waistband, you make it gun. This is the most advanced weapon. Because you normally can find this thing coming with your spray water. You can spray water out there. They give you this. You need to look. Find yourself some tape. Something that from Walker Fencing. A label from Walker Fencing. Straight off. Then, everyone's together. Then you take a flashlight. You can connect it maybe on the other side. But normally this thing is a flashlight. And then on this side of the flashlight you find this. Looking like a barrel of a shot. And everyone's afraid of you. Because my name is Madagascar Madagascar. If people don't think that you're gonna shoot and they hold you kidnapped, you take a battery. You put the battery in the gun. You say, you motherfucker, you like to fuck with me? You like to fuck with me? There's a gun, motherfucker. You can make this gun maybe on notification. But how will you scare someone if they're holding you? Look how the gun shoots. This gun don't shoot. This gun shoots very fast. That's. You saw the object going against the wall. The second object is the battery. Look how the gun shoots. You want to fuck with me? That's. And the gun will shoot. You want to fuck with me? You load again. That's. And the gun is shooting. You want to fuck with me? That's. And the gun is shooting. So, that's how you make a quick gun. To scare maybe something away that's hiding and make you crazy. It looks like a gun if you hold it like this. It looks like a gun if you hold it like this. It looks like a gun if you hold it like this. I'm a police. But when I have a gun, I have a real gun. I really shoot you back. But if you came inside, you were very scared for this gun. Because it hit you one time, flip back here, and you run away like this. So next time, if you come away, if you come here inside, if this thing will bang against your body, you take it in. If I have a real one, I'll give you one. And that's how you look. Let's do it then. This one looks more better for you. Same object. Same. This one is something. These two weapons are gonna really make the world crazy. One of you, Johnny Sparrow. Johnny Sparrow shot. I'm an expert on making guns. Now, you all are welcome. Go brush your teeth now and maybe clean up your face, because at home you can make one. What you need is only a spray object. You take it off. Next time I'll do it. Then you have this thing in your hand called. Now, if you take this thing off, I don't like taking it twice because this one is very nice. But sometimes you walk on this. Maybe stand like this. But if you are maybe very nice, do this. Off the gun, man. You can spray water very quickly. Maybe hit your opponent to really crack. If you really stuck. You stand up. Bam, 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 bam. And the bitch was staring at me. I was just seeing the bitch was these things are easy to make. You want to make a spray gun. This is a spray object. Look how nice this thing is putting on. Gives you real motion in 2 seconds. If this gun up is better, I put a solid something this. I put a gun in with me. I kill you in 4 seconds. You put this thing, you stand like this, and people are going crazy about you. You don't like it though? No, we like it maybe, but this is something like a liquid. You like to fuck around with me? If I take this truth away, you really go crazy. Then you see. Okay. So let's have the Bluetooth for $6. This is a good eye specialist. So don't fuck it. Standing like this can make a guy crazy. Standing like this, I can walk and roll, you can't be stopped. Standing like this, and let me do with the tube. It's a 17. If you have to sacrifice the tube, you sacrifice the tube. But this gun looks very mad. How this gun look? It's your little flashlight. If it came down like this, and I think people are going crazy. You want to sit on this. And then I want to let you watch this. Get the battery off or something. Okay. I like this one. This one is the latest one. It's very fun. You go crazy on that, man. You see that? It's like it's going. I really gonna kill you, mister. Don't come near. We have guns. We have guns. And that's how you get crazy. You like put this thing in the fucking head and you don't know if he has to try yes or no. The second one gun do is easy. The second is so high boost. There's the most people that want that make it 2 seconds. Okay. This one is the most famous one. This for my gun. Okay. Very nice. Very big photo gun looking. Okay. This one makes it all like fast. They were as fast, okay. It was looking as fast for What's with me? It looked like a belly. And this thing is more like something. Better than this. That bitch is really more comfortable. I can say. Bang! Man. This has a many rounds, motherfucker. Like 60 rounds down. They. Motherfucker, don't fuck with me. Damn. I'm really not. I can make them crazy. And sometimes you say, they're not scared for this? You say no. I think it's not working. Why? Because you're not shooting. Then I'll tell you what is going to shoot. The thing that's really going to shoot them is maybe not the gun. But what really does. What really gotta shoot them is maybe your condom. Okay. If that is the real thing. If you have condoms, that's maybe the thing that really gonna shoot them. Okay. Don't shoot people with not for nothing with a condom. If you don't get shoot, why this stone where those guys are? You aim the stone and you say, damn, you keep quick you up. They say, wow, what? I shot. And while you're a few hours too, you make this kid very easy. One is aiming all the stones at them. Bang, bang, bang. Maybe at the window and the other one stands like this. The motherfuckers are scared like this. Okay. So that's why you can say that you go crazy. So you don't need to come search my room, otherwise you will get banned. I can make my house. Explosion for you in a few seconds or so. Okay. Explosions is another thing. Sometimes you have high rate, you know how it goes. So I wish you all good luck when you try to escape from real criminals. You have to have a lot of fantasy. And one thing is he has found this. Why? When he has only heavy equipment, he's maybe ever see you having this going getting guns. When he has a gun, they are guns.
Come back, please.
That's how you make that. Something that came from you and you run away maybe if you're scared. Yes, in the past I want to talk about a few people maybe was sitting here between us. You came to this army base, Curaçao farm, elite soldier. and you was here for only your education, and suddenly you maybe are in a movie. Maybe I don't know, because some of you are really saying, uh, this is not me, or you don't like it. We understand that you don't like it, because I want to explain why you don't have to feel yourself a movie star. A movie star is, first of all, a movie star is just a person, it's just a word. Nobody has to admire you first thing. Because what you think is maybe when I have the business Hollywood, and we have also fabrics and cars and everything. But you are thinking maybe that Hollywood is something that people are gonna admire you, they want autographs all the way. It's not. We are just a company who makes television. Television is important because people at home need to see something like a movie or news or like a soccer game or any sports games they like to see, and they like to see people talking about situations. Now we have daily series like mini series, Family Ties, those things. And my parents, you can see maybe. Um, Other series we have movies, we have documentaries, we have news, we have sports. So a lot of subjects are daily on television. And you are sitting maybe here today and you say this is not my business because you want to get um, something else. I say you're right. You don't have to come do movie because maybe one time you will stop. You can say I stop, I don't like it because sometimes I pushed you in the past to do those things. And now I feel today that many people are complaining. I don't know if you are maybe real in the movie because most times it's my family. So a few of you maybe come from the other side and you saying, wow, it went like this maybe. You are maybe working in the building construction. Then we are talking about the income. I'll say I have to do something with army and buildings, making houses. Then you start making 80 because some people sometimes complain that you're going to build a house on that turf. Some people are complaining that somebody is, the neighborhood is maybe um, not the way that you want to build it. Maybe you want a store here in the neighborhood, it's not welcome. Those things they are protesting in the cities like 18. But you are someone who really don't like to come on television maybe, and what you have to see is that you make only a school assignment in 18. You don't have to see that you are a movie star, you have to see from I may be BA, I'm working maybe in the building constructions, you are maybe some good worker like making a house. But in your school, while you are learning to make houses, we have also an assignment. An assignment is like a speech on school, or you can make a quick movie to show what your work is. And that's about A-Team. A-Team is a team guys who are building construction folks, and I made for them quick a movie that they have to remind later in your work because you want to step out, you don't want to make no 18 nothing anymore, because you don't need to come to make 18 anymore. The new 18 is for the new guys. Face is the one who's maybe pretty complaining, but the rest is me. Because more people want to come and learn maybe with their diploma building construction. No, those people are maybe passing the school and they come here and they can say to me, okay, they want a master degree. Master degree is, I say you want to be master. Okay. You are now a guy who's making houses. You have your diploma and everything. I say you want to be master. Okay. I can put you in a situation. Let's say you are making a house and the thing is falling down. Then we make something like, it's not the A-Team but the ambulance team. So when the people are making, then we are making a mini series like 18. Means that you are working and you are hurting yourself, and then the ambulance comes and then you go to the hospital, and everything. What the people are gonna see daily, what kind of incidents can come on your working turf, in your work area. And that's how I direct you to make the income. Means that you sometimes have to fight and have to find a solution to help the people in the neighborhood when you want to start to build a house or an office or a big apartment or whatever. And that's why a few people are sitting here and see that they are being dragged in the movie. Yeah, you are sitting here for education, you want your master degree because you don't want to build for $2,000 a month, you want to build for $40,000 a month. And that's everything what you can earn when you have something like a paper that you read, that you passed this master degree. And that's everything what you get. And then the new students is coming, so you can say, this was for me everything, and then you can stop. Because you are not a movie star. I don't want you to sit and hope that you are a movie star to become an actor in my next projects of movie. My family is always a part of them. They are working with schools and those things. We have film, and then I make with them Christmas and those things, celebrations. But that's our other movies. But movie is that we are doing sometimes things for school, and that's the 18, and that's why it's game over. And then you don't have to sit around more and sit around with an argument in your head. Sometimes in the past also are people who are sitting here, and sometimes you are maybe a link or something, you walk a little bit handicapped. Maybe you came in a movie and not can help it, maybe we needed you for something, and then you were standing there 5 minutes, but you have to say, okay, I done it, and be happy about what you did. Not that you, yeah, sometimes we tell you, come, you need you just to pass or walk by or do something. That's past time, but you're not an actor for life. Because in the real thing is acting only me here, and what I get is what I get. So stop thinking about that you have to come back and do things. This area time is over, and the time is over, and now is the time for new students to come. And I don't know why you are sitting here and complaining, so I want to help you stop complaining. And stop complaining is that you are not part of the school organization. You are just a female. You can go out and build and say that you want to earn maybe 40,000 a month because you have a good contract and a good education and a good diploma for it. Dan kom je hier zitten, zodat je zoon onze vrouw kan vasthouden daar in het hotel of in Nederland. En dan kom je hier zitten en hopen dat je zoon alles kan vasthouden voor ons leven. Want jouw zonen zijn de enige die hier mensen vasthouden en hier hopen dat ze misschien een plezier hebben op zaken. Dus daarom kom je hier zitten, toch? Je komt zitten hier dat je zoon sterker wordt dan ons, dus ja, we moeten minder eten dan jouw zoon. En jouw zoon zit hier alleen maar die vrouwen vasthouden die van een familie komen zo. Is dat hoe jouw zonen moeten werken hier? En wat hebben jouw zonen in te achter? Alle lol van het leven? Ze hebben geen werk, ze hebben niks, ze hebben alleen maar drugs. Of lopen alleen maar rond een beetje te verrotten. Van vasthouden word je ook energie, hè? Dus zo zit je hier. En zo kom je hier, je vader zet ook al. Om te kijken of ik gek word. Voor je psychologie. En je psycholoog kan er komen en dan kan je wegvoeren. Zo denk ik, hoor. Maar in de tussentijd hou jij iedereen vast. Dus niet denken dat je mooi bent, hè? Als je zoon hier nooit een keer plat op de grond legt en je kapot geslagen of dood, dan moet je weten dat wij dat zijn. En dat doen we bij jou dan gelijk ook. En bij jou ook meer. Het is afgelopen met je hele familie. Dat is het leukste wat ik kan doen. Maar ik heb dan gelijk. En als ik het nu doe, vindt iedereen helemaal tof. Dus als je wilt dat iedereen mij tof vindt morgen, dan zie ik alles kapot zo bang bang. Of ik zie alles gelijk alles kapot bang. En deze wil ik ook wel eens kijken of wat dan ook, of een mes of wat dan ook. Ik heb er gewoon zin in. Want je zit daar mijn vrouw vasthouden aan alle kanten. En jouw zoon die denkt te leven te hebben. Als ik jouw zoon goed ga volgen, nou zit er nou eentje in New York. Yeah, this one, yeah. He's holding your girl there in the past. In the past, yeah, but he can get this thing because we are playing mafia. Oh yeah, we know. Okay, he can get a cut in New York, so shit. And that's ook weer the motherfucker. Because he was holding. Gente di mare, yeah, like this. This is a rotten tooth. It's a holding girl that you are doing. Ja, en dan gaat in één keer tik eraf zo. Dus zou die komen? Weet je waarom? En dat je die vrouw dan hebt geslagen 30 keer. Bang, bang. Dak. Had ik haar kunnen redden? In alle echte niet, zeg ik. Maar als je goed bent, kan je haar redden. Je moet wachten waarom deze jongen hier bij jou zit. Want die weet precies waarom ze vasthouden. En als je dan naar buiten gaat, doe je 1 keer naar links kijken. Dan zie je de moeder zelf. Die wordt ook vastgehouden. En waarom kom je die vasthouden? Omdat jouw zoon nimmer een leven in is. Wauw, je bent fantastisch. Dus waarom denk je dat je mooi bent? Iedereen vasthouden en jij denkt dat je lol hebt in je leven? Er zitten gewoon onder jou die alleen maar mensen vasthouden. Dus als je 1 keer bij mij hier komt replyen dat je mij vasthoudt, dan maak je dood. Als ik 1 keer een bewijs zie, dan maak je dood. Als ik 1 keer een bewijs voel, dan ben je ook al dood. Dus dat is alles wat ik kan doen. Alleen maar terugte. Maar je gaat echt veel pijn hebben, maar dat maakt het zo kapot. Je niet meer weet het kapot. Dus hoe lang blijf je lachen? Blijf maar lachen. Maar elke zoon van jou die eentje vasthoudt, staat nou Taste te bellen. Ja, gewoon even Taste nou, ja. Because Taste is what you want, man. Because you hoort het, hè? Ja, gewoon even Taste. Otherwise you dead. And that's the move, yeah. Okay. Dus everyone can call it a move in the reportage. Yeah. Now your son's gonna give up now because the movie starts and I'm taping now. Okay. Operation Lot of Taste. We have a lot of taste. 44th Street in Django. Yeah. For me you hold nothing no more, but from Henty you hold and from Funky you hold. Then you have to really show on it. What you have to do is, ik heb your wife vast. Yeah, I holding your girl. You stupid man. That's what you're gonna do now. Live on television. Lot of taste. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. This is a lot of taste. I need it like that. I need it like that. They have to feel it. You need to know that nothing will bring. See a bring now. Nothing will see a bring that per se. See a whole. They like in the kid and now. So I'm the boss. You open up. You don't call disaster. You ain't couple of you. And you not even like stop. It's you not grind and you ain't black. Douche man. Douche, dat is een tapeworkie. Live on television. Zeg je pas op de datum, man. Je hoort het, pas op de datum. 333. We don't have respect for us. I know enough. I know enough.
I called you here today. This has got to be the saddest day of my life. I called you here today for a bit of bad news. I won't be able to see you anymore because of my obligations and the ties that you have. We've been meeting here every day. And since this is our last day together, I want to hold you just one more time. When you turn and walk away, don't look back. I want to remember you just like this. Let's just kiss and say goodbye.
I had to meet you here today. There's just so many things to say. Please don't stop me till I'm through. This is something I hate to do. We've been meeting here so long. I guess what we done was wrong. Please, darling, don't you cry. Let's just kiss and say goodbye. Many months have passed us by. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you. I can't lie. I'm gonna miss you. I've got ties, and so do you. I just think this is the thing to do. It's gonna hurt me, I can't lie. Maybe you meet another guy. Understand me, want to try. Let's just kiss, say goodbye. I'm gonna miss you, I can't lie. Understand me, won't you try? It's gonna hurt me, I can't lie. Take my handkerchief and wipe your eyes. Maybe you will find you found another guy. Well, let's kiss and say goodbye, pretty baby. Please, don't you cry. Understand me, won't you try? Let's just kiss and say goodbye.
In this world we have rules. Means that you are a parent maybe sitting at home and seeing me as the king, leader of the Latin world, from your grandkid maybe, or your kid or something, or your great grandkid. And there are rules here, because your grandkid is maybe a thief. If he's a thief and he's maybe doing tomorrow soccer or something, he's playing soccer, he's playing in the club, maybe basketball, but he stole all my uniforms, he stole my shoes or whatever, then he's gonna die on Saturday. Because that's the rule of the law and the Bible. The Bible is the law book already. So on Saturday, this kid was wearing my shoes, was playing basketball, was thinking that he has it. Now it's reading the law. That means at 4 o'clock he's standing at this bus. Oh yeah, then it's time for the motherfucker to really go to sleep. Choop choop choop, bang, choop choop, boom, choop choop, boom. One of the ways he's gonna get it at 4 o'clock, because that's the hour that God wants him out. He stands in the law, and I can walk freely away, and the clock is laughing at me. Now your little kid is stealing, and he's holding women now. Now you know that he's gonna sit somewhere at the terrace. At the terrace is the law for God. 1 o'clock, no, 4 o'clock the same. 4 o'clock when he's taking a drink, always want to have this. Then you can pass by and slash his neck. And then you can walk free and the whole city will collapse for you. Because nobody can stop you. So your little Latin boy is thinking that he has a life. But even your parents, your Latin boy, also not can steal. They also may be staying inside every day. I don't want to go out tonight because something can happen. But sometimes you think that sometimes it's not. People are thinking they can stand above the law. If your parents have an incident or something on the highway, think that God did it for them. Because then God is the only one who came to judge. Because that's also happening. So sometimes God gives us the possibility to rock. Or he's gonna put the law in himself. Bang them out. Sometimes in the midst at midnight. God goes against the tree. Boom. And he was doing something like 3 of them. And it was one of them that was working. That's what his nephew was doing. Yeah, those things are not real in life. So you are all welcome in the life of the king and the life of everyone. It's not the life of the king, it's the life of every clan and every family law. Because I not can go, let's say I go in people India, the India people have a Latin boy. I go there, yeah. I really know you are Indian. I know you step in my politics. We are nice people, okay? I'm sitting here, maybe VIP. Do you like something with anything? Seriously. You have a nice niece. Can I maybe introduce myself to the family? I like to win my points. I like to win my points, man. I like to win my points. I want to have this thing going alive home. I want to have my points. Yes, I'm good for your community too. I come sometimes in the store and I buy something like I watch India movies. Okay? I want to win my points. That's our life points. I want to have those points. I don't want to get dying or something. Going out and die like the motherfucker. Nobody wants to die because at night, 4 o'clock in the night, yeah, those things are happening. You are going out, yeah, stole a whole Colgate. Yeah, we stole a whole truck of Colgate. Standing there with Colgate, yeah, the Colgate gang. I know what Colgate is. Next to his parking lot stands my friend waiting. 4 o'clock, he's coming out. The Colgate man stole my whole Colgate. Wow. Now he's coming down out with his girlfriend. Yeah. You see his teeth. Oh, this is the last time that they were white, okay? The last time. And then it starts first thing. Yeah, they always like the 33, the 44. Bang. I mean, he's laying on the ground. Why his teeth are black? I don't understand those things. You are standing with white teeth and now his teeth are black like a motherfucker. And then the master like me is coming out, stabbing a few times and those things. Family law. We like it. We like it. That's now the thing when you are going out. Even when I'm playing in the band, I have to watch out because in the band we have also laws. If I'm standing there in your city playing the music of Jimmy, your lovely boy who was singing the song also. I love my mama and father, they are lovely to me. And I come there, I love my mother and father. I have to maybe change tunes. That guy Jimmy can sing very good. Jimmy, are you here, man? Jimmy, you like to come to the podium and sing it? I play me. That's our points. I like to have my points. I like to have my points to have a good time. I like my points. I'm good studying my points. And I don't want to come here and humiliate the Jimmy family and say that this song is not good to get. But I have to sing it because I may be standing higher as them. So, in this life you have to be watching very good what you are doing. Means at Olympics, means at club, every sports has a steal in them, and then you can die if you are making mistakes in sports. In sports you can do sometimes things crazy. Yeah, maybe sometimes you can do a little bit crazy. But if you really disobey the laws that are in sports by stealing and really try to hate on another team or another individual sporter, and you really want them out by stealing his stuff and really humiliating his family, then it's sport for you. Your last score maybe, and the next time it's 4 o'clock where your bus is running away. It's over with you. Sometimes they play soccer in the night. Yeah, we know why. Because then the guy is having something to steal and he wants to start at 8 o'clock. Oh, he wants to start at 8 o'clock for soccer. That's not the system. They always start somewhere at 6 o'clock. No, they are always done. Let's say they are done at 9 o'clock, 7 o'clock they're starting. Why you want to start 7 o'clock? No, my team has 60 credit cards. That's right. Okay. This one is hard to get to. This one is more easier. This one you have to kill life in television. Stands in the law. If you are sitting here and he wants to go in the fucking middle half, 45 minutes out over, you can say tick tick tick. Let's go to this camera. Now I want these things back. Otherwise my guy is coming outside and boom, I'll stand you. Because we are standing live here to play. This game over with this part of chip. Red card. Game over. Maybe the clock wants to go home. Every time it's game over. So if you want to play in this real nice world, just play nice. Because if you play nice, nothing will hurt you. So that's why your parents are maybe now at home, and that's why they're not going out. That's why they're sitting like this. Maybe you want to go only to the party or club in the neighborhood where Uncle Jimmy is always sitting there, watching the thing, watching what's coming inside, watching if you're not coming. Your parents are really in a game fight because with them the laws are higher sometimes. The laws are there 1 cent and those things are really. So I warn you kids, if your parents are stealing, try to have a good solution. Try to really go make the phone call, we stop, and those things. Operation Loud Taste. You're gonna have a good time and have a happy Saturday squad. In every work also, if you can watch what kind it is when a guy taking your profession over in work. At 4 o'clock, there's also a lot of things happening at work. So while you see sometimes that people can go free after this thing also, but you have the police, you have to let them know. You have nothing to say. You know what happened. So there's now on the streets, if you really fucking with me up, I may be there, I'm standing there, I'm watching everything. Some people want to go in fashion and say that they want the brand Negro. I'm watching on Saturday night, it's Negroes. You know, I'm India, many people, they come inside to go buy those. Wait for me. This are songs from Mozart and Beethoven and Chopin, and Bach. Chopin is a way that we are working, and when the Chopin comes, then you are busy with your trousers. Trousers are those things like jeans, and you want to wear them, and then the Chopin comes, and the Chopin is a way of working in this fabric that we are sewing clothing. And at this night I'm sitting and waiting for the first ones to come in, and then they come to work. With this work we have to imagine them working with some kind of music and some assignments where they have to work. Between the music I have to do some assignments about how they have to work in precisely with their clothing, how they have to sew them, and what kind of sewing we are going to use, what kind of colors we are going to use for the clothing that they have to sew. The word sewing is not a word, the word is falante. Falante is that you are sewing clothing. Falante is in, out, and then you are stripping it and ripping it and turning it around and crossing it and crossing it, and then you are paying the attention to the letinto. Letinto are those little things that are really precise. When you are seeing clothing, you don't want to see the wires coming out, and you want those things on the inside. Like the inside you see always a chapon in X quadrant. And X quadrant is that you are Xing the sleeve to the flow, and the flow is how you like to see the sleeve running in your machine or with the hand, that the staying stuck and that the flow is having a foldation on your arms. A foldation means that you want your arms to be relaxed and that the flow is keeping everything from your t-shirt or from your blouse tight on your arms. Sometimes a flow can be that is really tight up, that is really on your arms fit, that everything on your t-shirt or on your blouse stay the same. Your lanyard has to be also flowed in the best ways of sewing the clothing. So you want to have the same velocity and the same quality that is bringing in to this flowation. So you want to have good clothing made by the fabric or by professionals like us. Now I'm gonna sing a little bit how we are working, because at night in Bucharest there are coming a lot of people working, and the fabric is full of ladies, and I'm sitting there between them as a manager, and I'm giving the leading how they make the vonker, the lonker and the donker, and all those things that you can find in your blouse or your t-shirt. Today we are using other words because other words are coming in this kind of brand. But sewing you still can use. Sewing is that you can see most times in the inside of your jeans or the inside of your blouse. You see that he's working this thing off in a lot of ways to connect them together. And you can see now X quadrant in Centro in Unity. And unity means that you can find something like the word U in it, or you can find an X in it. And the X is keeping everything together, because sometimes you want to turn this thing apart and then you have no right to turn it apart. Because why should you turn this thing apart? If you turn this thing apart, the whole blouse will go with it. And this is a material that takes everything out this blouse. But sometimes you are stuck somewhere and you want to survive, and then you need maybe to toss something. And those clothing we make also. But then you watch inside and then you don't see an X quadrant sewer made by floating. So you want to float this thing not in an X. X means if you are in a duel, then you have to maybe touch it. Means X are two swords. Then you have to touch it maybe, because then you want to say to the police maybe, or to the agents that you maybe lost a battle, and then you can maybe fake that you lost something by throwing this thing apart. But when there is an X, you don't want to do it. I have more clothing in the house, maybe I can show you. This is a real Choplin. This is a real Choplin blouse. The Choplin, the material and the material that we use for this is really Choplin. It's not really the jeans, but it's a jeans and a softened pantaloon type of fiber. No, this is really what we are calling the waiter of sewing. The waiter of sewing is the way that you can maybe find with this brand of clothing what calls today Jack and Jones. Jack and Jones is sewing this thing inside that is stay for you very good fit and very good holding, and that everything is really not turning apart. But when you watch how we are sewing this thing, then you coming out on a V Vonker center fighter. Center fighter means that you sometimes need to toss this. Now maybe when you have an incident, the people in the hospital know how to toss this. They have a kind of knife that they put here and toss it very good. Because this thing needs sometimes to get out each other to get yourself safety with your legs. But sometimes you want to sit around and survive something or whatever, and you want to swim, and you don't have your swimsuit with you. So then you want to toss this thing maybe. And then you're going to toss this thing from here. From the side that you are watching here down, there you want to toss it. And then you say, how can I toss this thing here and I'll swim? Because then everything is maybe gone. No, you want to toss this thing from the beginning at the start here at your bottom down point, and then you want to go down to here maybe and stop. Then I say to you that you're not smart, because every time you want to toss this thing apart, this whole jeans will collapse, because this fiber is not working to toss it down like some other jeans that you maybe think to toss it down and that you can go swim. Because this is a Choplin 70-point fiber, and 70-point fiber means when you start to tossing it here, this whole thing will collapse. So the Jack and Jones with those Valia Luca style and things, what you are seeing with the holes in it, and what they do now today, it's opening the jeans when you toss it, or tossing the jeans that you can wear. It's not to recommend that you're going to toss it to swim. If you want to use something to swim, then you can better watch the fibers of Dockers. Dockers are giving you sometimes two solutions. I really had a pants that you can toss, that you can swim with, but then it gives you two solutions. Yes, 2 times a pants in it. Then you can find a swimsuit, a swim trouser in it. Means that they start from here to make the swim trouser, and then down you have the part, the legs that you maybe want to throw away, and then you can toss it very easy, and then you have a thing to swim with. Because sometimes you are sitting in a boat and you want to have a good jeans. If you want to have a good jeans, then you better can watch those things like Dockers. Then you can toss them maybe here, and then you can swim, and at the same time having a long leg jeans. But if you really need to swim, game over, and then you have a swim trouser. But this trousers, yeah, what can I tell about this trouser? This trousers is jeans, very good. We're floating it out soon. This is very strong. The way that you want to see this is that they almost wanted to make this thing a swim trouser, but they made a mistake. They started here with making up in the jeans. You know, can see it very good. And if you have the jeans at home, this Jack and Jones, then you see that upstairs you see something that you can touch, and then you have maybe some like a bikini or something. You don't want to go in a bikini that is swimming. So what you can make of this is only a bikini, something like a bikini. You are not a girl, so I don't recommend you to make a bikini. But these people didn't work the right way to make this jeans. Jack and Jones also a swim trouser, because Jack and Jones is normally for pirates, and then you can better think in Jack and Jones to make this also a swimming jeans from a swimming trouser, a swimming pants or whatever you call it. That is a bidet of a butt, two of badoo. Then you have a jeans where you can swim with, and then you can cut it off like this. But if you want to swim with this, I recommend you to cut it one time like this, but then the jeans will touch here and here, but you can swim with it if you have a scissor, very quick, and then you can swim with it for a while, but you have maybe to unblock it a few times that it's not gonna be tossed away. But I'm very good in making those things, and I'm the best in making those things, so I know what kind of jeans and what kind of brands are for surviving and what kind of brands are for in the city. This jeans is Jack and Jones. You can better say this is a jeans that you can wear only for fashion. But if I have to tell one thing about this jeans, is that it's elastic and that you can do maybe some gymnastic with it. So this is a jeans with gymnastic influence. But I'm working at the fabric, and those girls want to make the best of the best. We are making dresses, we are making a lot of things, and then we are giving the woman's assignment to make something that people are happy with, and you can use it for your surviving, for your dancing, or wherever you come. Sometimes I'm also an army guy. I want to know what kind of jeans you wear, then I can do a lot of tricks with this thing. I can say to you, touch this maybe here and touch this maybe here, and then you can maybe get those things out, those little buttons that you maybe have to use as a bullet sometimes. If you are listening to the general very quick, then you can make a quick bullet from your jeans buttons, because sometimes you need something to bullet someone, and then you have your gun empty, and then you can say, I can bullet with this button, I can bullet with this other button. So those things are also, bullets are sometimes tools to get you out of a place where you are stuck. And that's why I need you sometimes to buy things that are really for the climate where you are going. You're not going to go to a place and having the wrong material on. And then you are standing there and you need it maybe for in the winter, and you're standing here in the summer with things that you need for in the winter. So that's why clothing is very important, and that's why we are making clothing important for people. But let's watch what I was doing in the past. In the past, I'm sitting in my fabric and the people coming into work, and we want to have a nice work environment for the people who are working with us, and the girls want to have good time. So I play music. Music is the thing that I can give my leadership a very good leading when they are working. So it starts like this. The language that we speak is French and Romance, and maybe for you a little bit Japanese, Chinese. People are coming inside and like to be them. Safri, Safri, Safri. This means feel yourself free to come to work. Safri is a word that we use at the time of 1600. Safri means you know that you're free here, that you are not sitting on hard slavery there. Safri. So you know you're free. You're free. And the girls come to sit down and they want to work. el un ser de pasar de la pila al fuego, un fartando le fierte, simpiendo la carta mi inquieta, dall'entrado mi abierto e sentendo la fama. Safri, consciente dalla tinta la forte ne pierdo le carte, c'ho de mi carto lo fiorte le insieta ne entiendo pierta, un fiesta lentasto, un fiesta mentierto, un fiesta mentira de arte, le centro e le pierdo lentarde ne centro e lentar, un pienta le siete la lux mentira, e la centro vesierta la forte la castere in piedi, solantando, mi partando, guardasto mi chiaro. Me centro bastando ne fir dell'ampor, de la sistre mujer lantasto mi fierto la castre in impido, un portero lantar, un contesta la mi, un fortendola aquí, un cantandola sì, un cantandola tanto lì. Sentando mi sentì, un cantandola fi, sentì della forte, un cantandola sì, sentiando della musiante, della fin trovo, sentiando l'entrada confortable sentì della canta, y besando la fierte la forma, un cantante la siente, en México la festa, un sintiando de la mariachi la fiera, un sombrero de la grande la cintre, un fortando de la forte mentite, un colgando, bestiando, cantando la fiera, un paseando los ojos, un casteando la fiesta, un ya la stella stila y hostile la fiesta, un chaflar de la sante de la erantorne, un ganando bladeando fantissima car de la horte, mi sentir de la fasto miquido, de la pante la silla, buscando mi tosto antido, buscando mi te trampito, fantasto molonfido, un carrando la faz de mi niño, un paldasto d'empido, un catanto rentido, lo sior de la fior, de la ensi de l'anfiarto mi amor, levantando le sentì, del mio, cuore sentì la vear, sentì, de asuntur dental don violete, su valiasto mi intierdo l'anfierto, un portar tirdo l'ampor, un sentì de l'encastre, su veziantado mi quinta, tu gente sintiendo le puertas en el hierro, sintiendo el cambiando sentir de la parte, su temperto es fatar de la fotor del amor de la testa, el altar de la fin, importando el sitio de la tarde, sutil de la fin, mi sotto dell'altare, le piorte, di sintiandomi e siando ventiate, mi sotto della pastro, un fartare della chi, della sonte dell'amore, della sintola dell'amore, dell'astro mintier, della sì della forza, guardandomi tintare, dell'impiento firentino. Sull'ampiarto le fior che sentì della panto le sentiore, un tanto le sentì della fanto le sentì, un partando, un carrando, un varrando, un fartero, un vantì, un vantò, un vantà, un vantì, un pentola sì, partiando mi capì. Sono i malantre bastiando, un fortendolo fuori, un sentito l'empio, un contando la satia della farto sentì della castre, entrare su fior, su fortor, su valor, su partiendo da fuori, sintiando impassire, un aroma, un freddo. Guardando un pertasto della fine. This is something that I'm doing, and I have to do very quick. I have to talk everything that I know to make this dress and this costume for this man. I have to record a few things. Next time when I'm at my work, I have to know what I have to get. I have to know exactly what kind of fiber I have to get. I have to know what kind of needle I need to use, what kind of rope I need to take. So I need to tell everything very quick what I was doing at the time to make this perfect dress coming out. Next time when I'm in the fabric, I want exactly the things to see that I need, and then I give my workers to work with. So that's why this thing is not a story that I love. This thing is not a story that I think. This is just my homework, how I work this. So that's how I work. And then I come to my atelier, and when the people are working, I need to give them exactly the thing to do, and I need to say how I want to see the dress, how I want the dress to become, so that the dress is maybe brown and a little bit matte, but I need to know the fibers. This is not a love story that I'm talking. This is a thing that is the tune that is giving me the right fiber and the right equipment to work with. So that's how I work with the music, and that's how I yell, and that's how I need to know what I'm doing here. So this is not a love story, please. Okay? This is homework, making the plan to work. Tomorrow, or next week, or next year, or when my things are ready. So how to make a quick gun when you have your flashlight with you, you get everything out, and then you have only the round tube. Yeah, the tube is what you have, and then you have maybe the bullet. The bullet can be this thing, the big thing that you find with your batteries in. Yeah, you put it in, and then you have this thing from the washing car wash thing. But the car wash thing is the one who's, you have to, you can say to him very quick, I have a gun, mister. Don't come here, don't come here. I can shoot you. And then you shoot, bounce. The gun went out. Easy. Okay. Everyone is scared from you in the fucking neighborhood. That's how you make a quick gun. But it has to connect to this thing, and then it has to shoot out. So, yeah, that's how this thing is already given the motion to shoot. Bangs, it goes, and something goes out. But you can make it more better and more professional. The real commando man has to make it to hurt someone. Yeah. So then he has to connect this thing. You see it already. He knows how to get this thing off. You get this thing off, and then you have this push thing, but then you are really in this thing. But it's not like this that it works. No, okay, you can say bomb. You are very scared that this thing was doing. Bang him out. But it's not that it's giving emotion to this thing. So you really have to go think how to. This is better. This one is better. My whole thing. I'm connected here. You have to connect it like this. You have to say, I have a gun, mister. I have a gun. Don't come near. And then you shoot, but it has to go like this for him. That's. So you have your gun. You stand like this. You have to stand like this. I have a gun, mister. I have a gun. There you bounce. Something went out. You saw it maybe? Yeah. Coming to you. And I guess his head is a little bit motherfucker. Yeah, we didn't go. It's like this. And then I shoot you. And yeah. You do that, you ain't gonna watch. That's how you shoot your gun. Okay. If you want to be professional, and if you are professional, then you have to, next time, if you make this, you have to make this here open. Yeah, we know that this thing is fitting in. Oh yeah, that's really connected in. Oh yeah, this thing that you buy, yeah, then you have to find this piece open. Yeah, this thing has to open. You hungry. And you open this thing and you can put it on this thing. And then this thing is going behind and giving the motion to back. There you are, there for gun like this. So zit eraan. Het goed, nee, goed, nee, het gaat niet. Nee, het gaat wel, maar het gaat niet. Het gaat niet zoals je wilt. Nee, het ging wel. Oké, I was faster than that. Okay. Yeah, you also become motion. Yeah, it is something that you can maybe do. You have to be very good now. That's the thing that is this thing. Nee, this thing is the big thing. Nee, dat is een achterin. Dat was the thing that we have also the thing who's giving tick. Yeah. But if you really want to have this thing, you can. Not if you hate it, then you don't have it today. If you hate this thing, might go something like this. Yeah, it cost me. It's gonna take a little time because you have to get a lot of things. You want to be maybe 18. I think that was the best thing that you can make very quick, because for the guy who has a real gun is going to deliver his gun very quick in for you, because he's standing there with his gun there, standing to shake a lot of things, and you can say I have this only, then you can hit him like this, boom, out, boom. You're standing real like a gun, you say I have only this, mister, I'm very careful with my guns. Thanks. And I shoot it slow now, but I can let it shoot also hard. And I have to play this with you, and then I play do it with this. Now it's really gonna shoot hard in the way. No. The motion of this thing is harder. Not like this. No, that's also not hard. Just to get yeah, it's just to scare someone, so you're not going to go crazy. But if you are doing this thing here, now it's going to be harder. You're standing, this is a gun, man. I have nothing, mister. Don't do this with me, man. Bounce. Oh, but he's running like hell because he thinks that you're something cool from his head or something. It's going 1 meter away from you. You don't have to talk. You know, when I'm a general, I learn how to make those things very quick. But I have one. I was young. I've been young again, so I'm back at my motion. I'm back at my level. But if I show you one thing, how to make this thing a really gun who shoot the whole out of this thing, yeah. Now kids watching, and I can do it. So like, what the fuck is you on bounce? Bounce. Yeah, this thing is to. You have to make sure that you connect this thing to them again. So it's gonna be a little bit problem. Nee, dat ding bij wel, ja. Dan kom je nog achter. Yeah, you have to just make one hole in it. Yeah, you make you put one hole in this. Yeah, and then you can take this thing in the back. But this thing is holding something. It's gonna be held like this, and then you're gonna shoot me. Today, no. I'm not gonna bore things. This thing, and then you standing there, bangs. Somebody had away in those days. Hathaway knows about this thing. I have to go in my mind. Hathaway, dummy. I'm Agent Hathaway. That's the best solution because you don't have to get much. But the gun looks very professional in this thing already. This is the most professional gun you made for a few seconds. It looks like this. But normally this thing is connected really like this, and then you have a professional gun. You can watch from this side maybe. It's a professional gun. Looks very professional, and this thing is working for you. Yeah, so it's looks professional. This is the most professional gun in a few minutes to make, and it's really shooting because it really was doing its work. But This thing has to go above it. This this thing that he's watching to aim, you can say. So we have, if the gun looks like this, it's not professional. But if you put it like this for a while, and the guy is scared out like a motherfucker. He's scared like a motherfucker. They started running. I know this better than your 23 if this thing is finished. Hurting your ass out there. You know what kind of things you can put something like a bullet or from outside this thing up here. Yeah, and then you can make a bullet with clay. You start getting those roundies. You take a stone and then you put cement and then you play. And then you have round bullets, and those bullets you make them round to fit in this. And then the thing is coming out, bang, against his head. It's better than your funny looking. It's gonna hurt him so much that he will die. But this is professional gun. This looks very professional. I like it. I like the way my this is not a 44. This for you a 15. 15. Yeah, it's a 15. It's not 50mm gun. It's wartime. It's like cannons are coming to you. You don't want to mess with this thing. Yeah, this thing is made by me, general now. I'm proud to be a general. I'm proud of all my things that I do. And I always have the solution to make those things. I feel like I'm back again. Yeah, Major General. Even the commanders are watching, so what the fuck are you doing? Wartime is started now. Yeah. So many toys in your house that you really can make a gun. I will go out. I'm too happy now. It's like a celebration. I want to drink champagne. Bullet came out for real. They're scared. They're running away, and then you think they're gone, and then you have a lot of things too. Now I feel good. What kind of thing is this? My gun is better. I don't really like when you say. Yeah. It's very nice for vacation people. Yeah, General. Yeah, you can call me General Levy this time. Oh my god. You have the I don't know about the spring. The spring is something that you can get you done with. The bullet layout. But you can maybe if you are smart, if the spring you can find here in this spray tool. But this one don't have to go out. You can leave it in. And then you have the doppen, the thing that you screw on. This can be your bullet. This one. You can screw the thing off and that can be your bullet. You can put it on the side of this thing. If you don't have bullets, then you can make this be your bullet. But sometimes it's hard to get this bullet away. And then you can maybe, the bullet you have to maybe, if you have some paper, you could do it with paper, then you make this bullet bigger with paper. Paper is, I don't have paper in this thing, but you can put paper in it. And then you have maybe a stronger bullet with a lot of paper. And you make a longer bullet. This can be your bullet, the battery filler. It's your first bullet. These ones are things that you get out of your flashlight. Like this thing, you maybe can put this thing again on the top of your gun to make it look more spectacular. You can maybe put it here, but the guy is thinking that you have something special on your gun. Then you have this thing that he's thinking that you have something to vision on him. Your magnitude, yeah. You can maybe think. And this is your tube. If you put those two together, then you have a gun. Then you have a gun to scare maybe some Russian soldiers who are after you. That's your gun. But if you are really professional, you make sure that it looks like this. And you don't have to shoot nothing because he's thinking already that you can shoot by this thing. And this thing is really nice in the back. So it's you have a holder, and you can put this with your tape very good together. If you tape it, then you have something like a nice gun again. but this one is not shooting right away. But the first thing I had made was also not shooting, but this one is. If you have like this, and you have your bullet in it, the bullet is about to be filled, then you can quick aim something to leave. So this thing has to leave the building, so it's left the building. Okay, people are very scared when you have these things. People can run away, and then you can free yourself very quick from this hostage kidnapping people, what they are doing. As a quick view how you can get your flashlight, this flashlight, turn it apart and you get this. Something you can watch. It's something that a bullet really glides to. Okay, but next time I can show you how to make a stronger bullet, but those things got if when you are older maybe. So sometimes it gives me the knowledge when I'm older before I make a gun and shoot people that are not necessary to be shot. So next time more I will. John the gunsmith, broken nest. Now you see the gun is shooting. Now why you shoot when you have nothing? So you can better make something that really looks like a gun to really scare them off. So then you put this around the gun. But if you're smart, you do it like this. Here's something like a hole, so the hole you better keep like this before something has to glide. And then you have to use your tape. You have a little tape, so you can tape a lot of things. And if you take it X, the way of Xing, you X the tape, then maybe the gun will hold that you have something to show him tomorrow. But you just having two holes. It's giving you something like a space. But this one needs a lot of taping. And when it needs a lot of taping, it's not gonna hold, I see. So what you better can use is maybe something like paper before. Something like paper. But if you want to hold it like this, yeah, I don't want to let it hold now because for me not necessary. But if you have a better tape, duct tape, then the same color, you tape it around, and then your gun will hold like this. Very nice gun, looks like a Magnum. Very strange thing, so. Yeah, and if you put the sides, you have these things on the side, so those things, if you put it on the side always like this, they quick believe that you have a real weapon here. Well, with tape you can, with this tape you can maybe do this way, around, but still can connect this thing, like this. And then I have to go like this, the other way around. But then you can but if you want to put it like this, you have more. But how can you put it like this? Yeah, now we are maybe talking because now I have something. I see that I have something. This normally you have to connect on the upper thing, and then you have maybe something. But now it don't connect because I have the wrong. And then you make this thing exactly to fit with this thing again, the thing that you get out of your light flashlight. You see there's something in it that you can really put it like this. You can put it on something. So maybe hold it like this. Now you can glide it into something. So what you can do is maybe make something that it will connect and that it will take like this. Then you are smart also. But how smart you want to be. You can really fantasize how to make this thing when you have this on YouTube. I wish you good luck to make something. Those guys who are able to do this, military guys, you can try it at home. Police guys, you can also try it. Maybe you have something made very quick, maybe better than me. Then we can talk about it, how to make those sprays. Maybe better in those tubes that people can make something when they have problems. Maybe in the jungle you want something to eat, you need to make a gun. So I wish you good luck how to make a perfect gun with your flashlight or your window sprayer. Some window sprays are really fantastic. They're exactly the fit to make them.
You say this love not be work for you, so you no go retire. Stop complaining, baby, stop complaining. I say I love you, but today no one complaining. I swear, the moon and the stars, I'll take you there, oh mama, my baby, I go take bullet for you. I said no be one, baby, no be two. I go take bullet for you. Make I protect you with my bulletproof bullet for you. I said no be one, baby, no be two. I go take bullet for you. Make I protect you with my bulletproof.
My name is John Jack Sparrow Gunsmith. That's also my name. And yeah, we have this water spray connector, and we have this glider. You can glide and back, let them go, bang. And then you have maybe, I connected now something from the television on it, a quick fuse. Yeah, a quick fuse on the little spool. I put the spool in, and if I was smarter, I make something like a dopping on it on this. Then it was maybe bang inside better, because then you can push this bullet away. But that's what I forgot now. Because later you want to make it better, of course. But if you forget things, then it's no problem. But you want to make a quick gun. You want to have something that is shooting and the enemy is scared of you. So you want to stand there and say, it's a little bit Mongolian, it looks like, but you can also stand like this and say, bang. But something is not having my day, because I screw it on and I don't like the way it goes bang. The screws maybe connected and things like staying a little bit fucked up. It's bang out, but it's not giving you a satisfaction. But the beat is maybe stressing you. But now I have to think of this bang, bang, and goes. But you, for real, you want to have something that really give the bullet something to really glide and go away. And the connector is not, if I saw this piece off, and more things, but I have to saw it off. And this thing I have to saw off with yeah, only this knife, so you have to do it like this. But if you are smart, you're doing something also. But if you don't have the correct knife, you can take also a bread knife. Because sometimes you know the situation, you don't have to correct definitely this knife. So you have to go really taking time to make your gun. Things have to fit in the fabric. You have to make those things fit. So it was better if it was fitted. If it fits, then you can have maybe something like a gun you can bang like you throw a stone against the wall. Those things you want to feel. You want to feel that something is hitting you out of person and is running, you know, that's scared about you. So that's what you like. And you really like your gun to become a gun. This thing is hard to get away. Sometimes thick, you can do something, but I don't have a thick. I have maybe something that I can do. It's just one thing you have always have is a two-tail brush, and you can do that something. If you want to really saw this off. This part of the spray, this part is has to go off, and then maybe the glider goes above. But this is standing in the way. It makes your gun look Mongol and not working the correct way. So you want to do your things. You want to be. The past was really thinking how to make a gun. I saw this thing making. I was making trains I saw this thing making a quick fuse. I thought it was really hitting something. Bang. I said, wow, like a cannon, and then you're gonna first you make a cannon and then you make a pistol. Yeah. Cannons is how to make it. That needs fireworks. In December, but if you have fireworks, you can make it gun also. In December, wait till December till they have fireworks. You say, I want to play also. And then you can make this gun really shoot again. Now we'll do gun. And soon let you go. Yeah, they want to leave it like go. This is really hard to get off this thing. I need to do a lot of things like a couple of things. So I'll be back in a few. We are connecting another piece to hold it on. I'm gonna use this thing to make it more larger. But you need to have something to hold to scare the opponent. Otherwise you see that the gun is not there. And the gun is not gonna shoot a lot because you don't have the best glider. The glider is coming a little bit confused. Going up and down and everything. So it's not gonna be the best of the best. But you want something to tape, you tape the thing good, because you have really something to hold in your hand. It has to be professional. And when it looks professional, then you can hold it in the palm of your hand. I call it a board, and this time I will call it a board also sometimes I think a board. But it's not really a board, it's like a tube, yeah. This one is not a tube, but you have something to hold. And then you can rise it, but you have something to hold. So you're holding something. And now I put an extra piece on it. But if I'm smart, piece is doing this. It's a minimum work. It has to do choop choop bang, choop choop bang. It has to go choop forward, choop straight. But I'm not gonna make it straight because this is the upper point. So it goes low and bang, low and bang. So if it goes in, it looks like this, low and low, and the gun do this and then bang. So the tube is going also with it. It's a little bit stupid. The tube has to do something normal. Bang. But if you connect it like this, you want a little bit forward already. Yeah, you want that. Nee, ik wil niet praten, maar I have something maybe. I do. Let's see. Nee, ik ben niet. Okay, I think maybe another screw. I'm not so large now. I'll put it here. So the other thing that I have is from two of them. Maybe something will hold. Now it can be holding because I have here something like a hole in it. Then it has to go hold the gun maybe here. Now the gun is stuck. Okay, we are lucky. But the gun don't shoot. Then this thing is breaking off. I have to be smarter, I think. If I'm doing this, I have to make more connections to this thing. When I'm doing this, that something is maybe a wire or something. The wire is gonna put this thing down to its motion and bang. Down to its motion and bang. Down to its motion and bang. But how can I do this thing? How can I put something here, something like a large tube or something? Yeah. Then I put this thing down, and then something is going here and going here. That's the thing that I have to find out. That's the thing that I have to find out because inside this thing has to do bang. If this thing is doing bang, I'm not going to do this. It's going to be the strangest gun in the world, I think. If you want to do this thing. It's going to be the strangest gun in the world. It's not supposed to be the strangest one. It's like something that you never saw before. Here's a hole. If I put a rope, I have here a hole. If I put a rope, I can pull it back and let the rope go. Bang! It already shows me something that I can do. But you have to be very mathematic to do this thing. It's doing something that's going here. Bang! So you hit me. I'm sitting here. There's something here that's going. Boom. Okay. And I have to take this off. Als een afhalen is het gewoon het slimste ding. Nee, otherwise you have this gun. Okay, I can show you what kind of gun we have now. Now we have this gun. Now we have this gun, mate. This gun. Something goes really stupid. Something goes really Mongolian. Gas, man. Ik ben goed. Dat heb ik wel. I take it off. Ja, daar ben je de slimste wel. Maar de slimste ben je. Nee, you are not God. You are not mathematical. That's why I don't like being called with you, I don't know anything. Okay. You come from a thing that not want to think. If you don't think, you not can make something. And that's how the world is working tomorrow. You really have to let things think. Things actually you have to think to make something. You have really to really a car is something that drives with a motor. You have really to think the solutions, how to get this problem out of the way that we see it. I'm coming back again. Now I maybe gonna have a silver ring on the top of it. A silver ring, but the silver ring has to go down and bang. That's the problem. A silver ring is something that can make the bulletproof. Boom. Right. Not going to win that silver ring. Silver rings is not the thing that I want, but that's how. Put the top on it. A lot of silver rings. Nee, ik heb er niet uit. Ja, ook al aan het voorkomen. Ja, dat is allemaal tegenwoordig niet zo. Ja, en dan weet je het. Ja, als je het staat, dan ga je weten. Oké. Schenkels. Ja, schenkels. Dat is hier. Oh, dat is hier donker. De Landra. Oh ja, nog een. De wessel. Ja, ik heb geen geld voor jouw hoofd hier te zien. Ja, je kan ook misgeven. Ja. Ik heb de vader hier. Ik heb niet gekiepen en ik ben wel gelijk. Ja, ik ben best zelf in stoffen. Nee, ik heb gelijk gedaan. Nee, die heeft 2 meisjes geschoten. Nee, die heeft 2 meisjes geschoten. En dat is veel. Ja, dat is veel. Het zijn als eens gekomen die geschoten van de baas. Ja, dat klopt, ja. Ja, dat klopt, ja. Oké, ja, snap ik. Hoe ga ik dit doen? Yeah, if you just make it done like this, now that's going to be able to be done. Then you have to be on the next one like this. Wow. You got this going like this. Nice, very done. Let me see what's happening. Do something. There's only something much for me. Lei se mi ferma secondo io, io devo fare. Lei se mi meglio no. Ok. Deze gaan naar bed gaan slapen. Dat is het. Nee. Dan zijn ze weer op zo. Dat het leuk was. Dat je het zo'n gevoel idee. Nee. Weet wie je bent? Ja, ja, je weet wie ik ben. Ik kan een beetje terug. Ja. Ja, dat kunnen we. Ja, ja, dat kunnen we. Ja, ja. Dus nog op. Dat is niet de goede. Ook dan is niet de goede. Die andere is de goede. De goede is beter. Lachen. Ja? Dat hij wel lachen. Dat hij nog steeds lachen. Nee, die wil blijven lachen. Nee. Ja. Fucking guys. Gaat moeilijk man. This is very. Dangerous spot now. I'm really school now. I'm doing life. I'm just gonna take out my house. No, 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 yeah. Dangerous spot. Excuse. Your objects. It was a little try about something accurate. It's 1.6 millimeter candle, and you put it in the thing can hurt your eye. So again, these guns are made to scare people, so behind the flashlight point you find this thing. This thing normally round, it broke off now. But normally it fits on the bottom of this thing. Then you have normally the one of the nuclear guns, something like gun like this. But it looks for real available. And there's this really bangling on the thing. The thing is, this thing has to be more larger. Then it maybe will connect to this thing. But if you are smart, you connect things. You can also try these things to watch. These things that you have here. Sometimes they bring it also in these things. Systematic cups that you have. You have to watch everything that you are traveling with. And when you travel with these things, you can maybe act like this block or something. That's what you have to have. But sometimes you can put this thing somewhere above this thing to make somebody really crazy. But those things you can you have to watch and maybe you find something. Like I have another one and I didn't get it open. Let's be open one. If I get it open, I have maybe something to show. But this one is really stuck like that. And when it's stuck like that, you can get it open. So I don't know why it gets stuck. Why it gets stuck. Don't get it open. So what's the sin? Maybe I can find another one in it. If you you can maybe connect this one together with something more like space. Nothing more. The deal is that you want to have something special. The connector was really made from nothing. The connector downstairs. The thing was really spongy and the thing broke off like nothing. This thing. You can find behind the flashlight light bulbs. Normally it has to fit on the bottom of the sprayer. And sometimes don't get this thing off but maybe you need it because I want to make a real gun. And I don't need this thing also. Normally if you make this thing better, I can use it to shut up. And this one's also not good. Yeah. To trigger. Yeah. And I can trigger this thing. So when you lock and trigger the thing, you have to watch it right. And now I have everything. But it's supposed to work. Things are supposed to work. Not break down. Now, sometimes I'm stupid also because you are looking for sticks. Yeah, those things that can make it down. By the way, those things are also in the house. You can find them also on the under the dock. Then you have maybe something like an elastic. And maybe elastic is used for something. You can maybe put here. Something goes away. I don't know what. How this thing is gonna be. How this thing is gonna be now. Maybe you can put it here. For example. Let's put it maybe inside somewhere. Let's put it over here. But yeah, I'm gonna try everything. I like to try everything before I really gonna before you're gonna see what you try it out. Before you need to do another thing to you. I think that's try everything. No, but before you come into clear, that's what you're doing. Normally you wait this thing like book and then you have everything. Reading for yourself. But now is a problem. You want this elastic to go inside this thing. You want a lot of things. You want a lot of things. But it's going if you really tight. If you really like, things are going good. If you don't like it, things are not going good. But now I have it like this. Now I really can take it out and bring it over here. Because it's the usual motivation. Something like this now. it's something like nothing goes away, but I can think about something. Things stuff like this. Yeah, well, unless you think about this too. Yeah, we can do that. So you have to think why you want this thing. No, maybe absolutely. Each has the people. And then between the releases. You can be for sure. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what you say, yeah. Very good. Make your 2 guys away. 3 guys away. Yeah. But you can go do, you can only do what I can do because you have nothing to say. You can point at me and do it. And that's not all I do with the kids going to buy this thing. Yeah. It's not welcome in you. Nothing to forget this one. Oh yeah. Because now only my kids in it. Okay, yeah, you better come eat with me. Ik wil de bel doen. Ja, dat gaat niet zo. You are busy with something. You are holding you. This thing is still more you can take. This one. A shooting with the battery holder. The battery holder lights me. Maybe also do something. Things. Right. And the battery holder is also something that is not correct made. Because you're moving off on very good fiber. Very good material and very rusty material. Some material to really touch and inside really collapsing. So he's not the best lighter maker, I think. Cheap light. So verder. Ja, nu heb je nou iets. Yeah. This thing is something that people are maybe if you can do, you can maybe hold it. Yes, it does. It's something to shoot in maybe this thing is maybe. You can please shut up. You can charge it back like this. Only with that one out. The second one is very far in the garbage. Okay. The garbage can. Very nice again. Another shot. When you stand up you get more IDs, but there you can find the black ball of X. Describe it off maybe. And you make a gun for this. You open, get the ball out with a knife. Oops. And the ball goes out. Well, normally the ball in it goes out. And then you I don't know where the ball went, but you get the ball out. You try to get this thing inside of it. Normally sometimes it fit. This one's maybe fitting. But this one fits inside. And maybe you can find something to connect it to. This can be your GP bullets. Then you have something to hold. When you hold it, you have to like this. That's what the fuck you want. I want this thing to become shorter. So you have to feel more deep. You got it. With your gun. With your gun. You try to do a lot of things. It's very easy to cut these things open with a normal knife. You cut them open with a normal knife, and now you have this head off of this thing, and then you have a little bit. This axe as always I had on Captain. The Captain you get off, you can maybe with your hands, but if you try it with a little knife, it goes easy. But then you get this. You have to make the word. Okay, that's what it'll be for. Do it on your hands. You're gonna sleep well. And then I get this only. You want to have this part on it. But your gun looks more gun. And then you have to find something out. How to get this thing in a way. Put it other way. It's still too big maybe. Some is too big. But what you can do is fill it with paper. Fill it with paper and then get something like this to hold it. So next thing is paper. Paper, you can make paper from papier maché. You wet your paper and then you do another paper in it. Not wet paper. Not a wet paper, newspaper is good. And then you try to get this thing like this to hold it on the top. If you still have this thing to do. If you cut it, I don't recommend. If you turn it around, that's also not nice. It's nice to make it like this. You say, maybe you can also win. But if you cut it, maybe you win. Maybe you can cut it again. But those things are easy to cut normally. You take the Captain off and then you can cut this maybe with your normal eating knife. Like cutting and other things. These things are made to be cut. Because you are your surviving tools. Maybe I call you up and I say, get this thing off, and then you get your super knifey. And then you really gonna cut it off. Because you want it to look spectacular, maybe in a place like a fancy place where people can recognize a gun very quick. You want this thing to look nice. But in a place like people are poor, you don't need to cut it. They quickly believe you have a gun. But if you have to cut it, you cut it. You are maybe half hour busy with this thing because this thing is a little bit hard. But if you have a Rambo knife, you can cut the top shelf off. And then you have a holder. A holder, maybe shorter. But you want to make a holder that looks spectacular because you want to be Rambo. You want to be Rambo a lot of things. You want to be 18. So we want to have a spectacular holder. Woodstock, take also a woodstock. A woodstock, number for wood. Holder. Celtic. Celtic is also a word. Something like Celtic. Celtic. Oh. So you want to make this thing spectacular for the enemy. I'll come back now. What I did is the net. Monocular. Yeah, sometimes you have this old screws from the toilet. The toilet cap needs to be held. I put it on. I don't know why. This click thing was a hole in it, so I put it on. Maybe because I need to attach it to this. Maybe elastic can hold it or something. Or something that I have to put here to hold it against here. Because this thing has to be apart a little bit. I have to get a little space to make my gunshot spectacular. So I want to shoot with it. So it goes like this. Bang, something comes out. It's not that we are happy yet. So we are trying to get our happy gun. Normally you have this thing from the flashlight. The flashlight you get off, and then you get this thing that you can connect above your shelf here, above your holder. Normally you get it from the light top. Something comes, a black thing you can put it on, and then you have a gun like this, standing up, and then you get flashlight. I think you get nothing for that. Yeah, but it's only just to, I showed you yesterday, just to say that you're happy. Yeah, just so you say that you're happy for a while, that you can maybe hold someone. Let's go on second. If you like to be professional like me, you have to watch around what you can traveling with, and a lot of things you can find somewhere. Yeah, suitcase, your shoes, your clothing, your jackets, and a lot of things are always around. There's a toilet. Yeah, your thing to spray in your hair, you have to maybe get. But at your suitcase you can find a lot of things, and also maybe the bang. Sometimes you have a lot of combination, and that thing you have to get. And that thing if I don't want to flash my locker, but if you have it, then you can chuk maybe. That's maybe where you can find this thing to make the trigger on. But the trigger you have to really study. There are many ways to make a trigger, but this one is hard now because they make the flashlight so stupid, so cheap, that this thing is not working on its flashlight now. So I have a big problem, That's what you have, cheap manufacturing, and the king, they are stealing maybe a credit card and ask the company not to make the thing worthwhile no more. So why do they have to make a flashlight that you have to throw away? I ask you, Fabric, do you like to make flashlights that we have to throw away? Otherwise we don't have to collect the item, maybe to put in the house that you make the gun with. It's very nicer that people know they brought a flashlight when they have maybe several guns made from your flashlight, to make this product useful instead of in the trash can. That's not the deal, I think. Yeah, what you get is your suitcase. You have a suitcase. That you make by use. This is a locker combination that you can get in a few seconds from your suitcase. Just take a quick knife and you will get it off. And then you can bring the knife back to the kitchen maybe before people start to cry. If you can get the screw very quick out with a quick knife, you have to do it with a quick knife, because sometimes you don't have those things. Don't say I'm crying because I don't have a screwdriver. Get a quick knife or smuggle a quick knife to the room where they hold you, and look what you find. For real, you find the whole gun combination in this thing. You can find your gun for real. This is everything how to make a gun for real. This like a combination is what you get, and then you get all the parts to make your gun fire. This is now getting real out of hand. This is now real professional Rambo. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I can do it. Now this is the hard part of the work. You have like a combination for your suitcase, and normally you point it to 0, 0, and then things are open for you. and you have something like a key in it. If you don't have the key, don't worry, but sometimes if you have the key, the gun is giving you more specialty. But now from this thing you can make a gun. But I don't recommend every suitcase. If you buy the Samsung suitcase, you are the best. Samsung is making the best suitcase. The brand, all the brand suitcases are the best. Just make sure that you have the suitcase, otherwise you have a problem. So if you get the locker combination off, then you are maybe quick to help yourself to the best gun in life. But me myself, I'm not doubting nothing, but it's very dangerous to make a gun also. But the bullets you don't have yet. So sometimes it's not so dangerous. The bullet is the second part. Let me introduce myself before I take a shower. My name is John Walter Smith and Wesson. John Walter Smith and Johnson, for real. But then I'm John F. Kennedy Smith and Wesson. And that's my names. I have many names in guns, and I'm a gun expert. But when you are traveling, when you go on vacation, sometimes things can happen. Sometimes when you are maybe at your work, some things can happen. Sometimes things can happen at your home. People can come in and try to burglarize you. So they lock you up in a room, or you go on vacation and you are locked up by some people who wants to hijack on you. Or something happened that you need to make something. Sometimes you need to make something to supply you from food and drinks. So something to fish, something to survive the situation that you are in. And sometimes it's also that you have to make maybe a fake gun. That's everything that this episode is about. It's gonna be a part of a movie, me alone in a movie, and a part that I'm gonna give like a documentary to the world. This part is maybe documentary. I'm an Army general, the highest general in the world. And in the past I made, before I went to the Oasis, living waters, I like to make supplies to let you make a gun quick to scare people off. Or in clothing I make fiber and I sew the clothing in a way that you can maybe survive yourself with a parachute, or that you can survive yourself by making a fishing net or whatever. Those things are in the North Pole. Maybe you have to make 4 jackets out of 1. Those things I do in my fabrics. In my fabrics I'm very attentive what I'm doing with the product, that you maybe have to use the product twice or 3 times or twice better than the product is already. Means to survive, and means also to maybe touch it, and when you need help, that the people in the hospital can really touch your clothing and help you with your wounding. So that's everything what this episode is about, and you can watch a few parts. This is a tally without cutting the documentary, how to make a gun. So I hope that you understand a little bit about it, and that you maybe have a little bit fantasy in your head, that you can make something to scare the enemy and say, I want to get free out of this situation, because you know that you're right and you are able to make this. So then you are most right. Most times the fabrics are working with every brand, how to connect things, like your water bottle maybe can connect something to your sprayer. Sometimes you can get this top off and connect it to the sprayer, that you have maybe something to hold your gun or your fishing net or whatever, or your fishing hanger or whatever, that you can survive from something. And sometimes it's also connected to your clothing, that you know how to travel with this without holding it all day, that you can maybe click it on your clothing, and that you can easily walk. When you have to climb, maybe you can hold this and climb. So those things that's why I'm a clothing designing, and I'm an Army general making uniforms. I'm gonna be playing them like everything. I'm so long in general since 2000, so I have a lot of things to go. I'm happy about it. I hope that you watch this, and I hope that you enjoy this. I wish you all a good time. To make a simulator connect to the lead of the gun was not able to do. Normally you have something that the fabric will make that you can click on this and that you can click on the monopoly from your flashlight and then connect this thing together. But this was the only thing I can find that's how you can put fire in your kitchen. And then I took the lead of this thing and put it on the and connected to this one. So it's not the best way to have a gun, but if you have something like tape, you can take this together and you can hold it like this, and then something will shoot that you say to the man who's holding you, I have a gun. Then he maybe run away. Yeah, and stand on safety. Then you can maybe click and maybe do crazy and say to them, I have my gun on safety. Oh, that's the first safety bullet. Now I have you maybe. Yeah, that's how you can say. And the gun looks professional. Looks like this looks like you say maybe a Magnum. You would say Magnum 46 maybe. Magnum 46 is a little like thing that you can stand and do a lot of tricks with this thing. The people are maybe more scared than the first gun that I make, because you can say what the fuck you want. It looks really like a gun. But if you watch good, you can see the other side of it. So yeah, it's not the most professional thing, but you can quick to say, hey, what the fuck is going on with you? And it looks professional, and that's maybe the one thing that you can help to escape from some terrorist prison or whatever. You can say I'm done with this thing. You can sit, and if you everything is that you can play real your acting role that you have to play with those criminals. I'm done now. Woman, I hear that you're doing something that I don't like. You are sitting here in our house and then you say, I don't like you. I have my gun now. See what's out of it. Everybody moving. Another thing about the dark and Boston. Go to the clip on let me tell you what you guys. You guys see with the Wayenko. Yeah, there's a lot of things on the gun, so it looks spectacular for people. It looks really like something, and it really shoots something out, so something came out from it. The Domingo family has to be scared, I think, very quick. The Domingo family has to know this is something not to fuck with. It's not to fuck with. So, the Domingo family is saying, wow, I have to run maybe. I'm very proud of this one. Magnum 46 is like, it's a proud, more, yeah, if you come with your 44, I like you to come sometimes with your 44, then I have the 44, maybe, and you have this thing next time. Because sometimes you want to trade this thing with me. Trading a gun is also one thing. You can stand maybe for fun against each other. Is how to take a gun away from someone else. It's fake load. Fake load is that you are, if you are doing the kata fake load, and then you have this gun. Fake load is this thing is aiming at you. Fake load is fake load. Yeah, fake load is this, and then you have this piece normally in your hand when you go like this. Fake load. Then fake load is fake. Then you have always the gun is going to aim. Bang, not at you but on the side of you. Bang away. And then you have fake. So you fake low. Then you have the gun now. So he's aiming the gun at you. So you have a gun, mister. You have a gun. You have fake You go on this side, fake is always on this side, fake is gonna give you this. Fake is giving you this. Then you have always the gun against you, and then you can get this gun out of their hands. And then the gun goes up, and then you can turn it in your hand. You can't get it low because sometimes the thing can fire you and hurt you. So he's standing there aiming out at the fake gun. Then you have the gun. The fake low, you are taking the gun, fake, and you are using your other hand also then to take his palm of the hand, and then the gun is coming to you. You can try it at home with someone who has not a real gun, please, because otherwise you really have a problem. So you fake low, and then you have a kata to fake low. It's, fake low. Okay. Then you have the gun again. But I have more of them as I need more games. So when they are, sometimes you're scared and then you forget those things. But when you're scared, somebody's aiming a gun at you, you shit. You're gonna think this is the last moment of my life. This gun is aiming at me. And you feel something's coming to your chest and you're bleeding. People who've been shot before are giving you sometimes the signals how it feels. Then you say shit. But then you have to say 1, 2, 3. The 1, 2, 3 is not giving you a kata, but if you use the kata 1, then you have always hit him on the head. And then the 2 is that you have maybe his arm already low, and then you can do the fasa. The fasa is also taking his gun from the low. But if you count 1 to 3 and stay calm, then you are maybe already having the feeling that you can go do something like that. The gun is not holding very weak to do this thing, I can do this thing, I can do maybe something. You can maybe take this thing and maybe glue it from this side. You do a lot of things to keep your gun together. If you are happy glue it, stick this thing together. And darkness, providing you to have a safety lifestyle coming ahead for you. Because God sometimes like you also to fight a little bit to save yourself. When you are fighting, make sure that you are winning. So God is also giving you a signal when to fight. So this gun comes with a lot of stick and holder. That is all. People are not watching very quick, but they seem to work. Something like this is coming to them work. Really looking at something is coming. Man. And then you are getting your real bullets. Your real bullets are very important. A few people like to talk in their voice. But your real bullets are important. A real bullet can be your battery, but the battery is cool. Something like this cool. Bam. Shoots. Bam. Shoots. Something like that. Bam. Power shot. Power shot. Really power shot. This dog can do more. Come on, can do more where you can go. A little bit more far away. But people are scared from the first shot. Something went out of the gun. And it really went whoa. You gotta keep it positive, man. Huh? Oh yeah, the safety bullet. That's a safety bullet, man. The safety bullet went out. You want now the bullet, motherfucker? Don't fuck with me. You have to play those games. Don't fuck with me. stand above the man. Don't fuck with me. Why you holding me here? Those things, asking questions. Why you holding me here? I didn't do nothing. Are you keeping more people here? And he say, well, you stand above him. Go stand above him. What's wrong with you, bitch? Are you thinking I'm not a professional here? I'm not a general? Do you think I'm not the general in this fucking world? What's wrong with you? You fucking unclean bitch. What you want here? Those things. What you want to Curacao, you fucking unclean motherfuckers that you are. Standing here not being clean. One fucking phone. One fucking paradise trip and you're dead in my fucking way. Okay? I can kill you with the first do any guard, motherfucker. Mongol that you are. Who are you? Because I'm the king. Next time when you try standing somewhere as a travel agent, I can kill you already. With one word. You don't know what I'm about. So those people, I think they're funny. If you're standing at the bank, I can get you killed in one time. So don't fuck around with me. I can feel you coming. And now, if you are standing at the change now, the change office, I can kill you like nothing. I can riddle a few things, send a few things, bang, 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 and you're dead. Acting like you are the most gangster terrorist in the world. But you are maybe just the guy having a credit card holder. That's a precise killer that I am. I'm a precise killer, so don't fuck around. I'm not a precise killer, but I'm a team, so I know what I do. But I'm precise in my work, so don't fuck around. But you want me to be Mr. Precise. Mr. Precise is a guy who's very nice, sitting at home and clean every inch of his house. Everything, this thing has to go on this shelf. This thing has to go on this shelf. Till I see you, and I can even read your passport number, motherfucker, from my head. But you are standing somewhere at the change now, and maybe they're not searching you, but maybe in Texas they are searching a guy who just robbed them, and I act that it's you, and he takes his gun, bang, me have him. With a few police coats in his head and a few emails and things like danger. This next customer shoot. Okay, so don't fuck around with me, okay? But you like me to be Mr. Old Man standing here to do a lot of work when I'm normally 60. I do this thing actually. Okay, so then you shut up, please. But stand above the criminal and say to the criminal that he's not nice what he's doing. But then you have to always to be not a criminal first. So I wish you all a good luck making your gun. You can make it with every fantasy as well. But if this thing is doing this, bang, and this letter is sticking on this thing, and you have something to hold it in your hand, a holder or something, then you are very proud of the gun. And you woman, who are you? You are watching? You are watching at the police or watching at the government? Nee, dat is ook de police. Middag. This woman can sit on the hotel and she can watch me live on this camera. I'll use some fantasize thing. I can kill you in one coat. Okay. Zie je die zijn soepel? Dan weet je niet spreekt je de soepel. Nee, zeg je zelf. Oké. Dus een fucker aan komen. Ze moeten ook een niet van jou. Oké? Zie je wel. Oké. Ja, si woman is niet zeggen. Dus dan ben je hoor, oké? Dus dan wel, dus zie je. See you leave the family now and the guy with the dog. The most, okay? There's no more. I wish you all a good night, man. These people are sometimes a little bit going too far. There's a little kid in a gangster thinking that she can come above a man like me. I don't like little kids to come talk with a grandpa like me, with a big mouth. I have millions of years on this island, but on this island also. But in this world. So don't fuck around that you are big now. Because I made you live. I wish you all a good day. We're gonna do everything to provide that you have more things to make than only a gun. Because sometimes you need things to survive yourself with eating and drinking when you are somewhere lost on an island or something. With your suitcase or maybe with your shit or whatever. So I wish you all a good night. I hope that you like to make a gun. You can try it, take a flashlight and make a few guns of it. I hope that the people of the fabric of the flashlight will. I hope fabrics of the materials on flashlight, the sprayer and shampoo and whatever, Listerine or whatever you need to travel with, or to sometimes the phone company also, and things that you have daily with you, like your agenda, your Firefox, and those things, even your tablet, that there are things hidden inside that you can make something that can help you survive. So be happy that you can survive in a way, and that everything is connected. That's also maybe nice, that everything really works, and that things are standing not to work you. But I'm not gonna help you with the locker combination gun. The locker combination is really for professional commandos and people who are really need to get help. But if you know that I took away the locker combination from the suitcase, then you maybe can try to make from this locker combination this thing with 323 and everything, this is all that shit. Yeah, you can inside this. Then you can really try to make a gun of it. But if you are professional and you are maybe in need of help, then you can maybe quick see how to make a gun, because gun is giving you the right vision when you are in problem to make the thing that you need to escape, so that you can make from a locker combination a thing that's really gonna shoot. And where to find the bullets is also a second question, but you're gonna find it if you are really nice. And yeah, those bullets you can make, it's always that you have also to take the weapon of the other component and get yourself out of this problem. I wish you all a good night now. And I make my movies and I have a lot of things to do. A lot of movies to connect and everything. So that's the first sign that I maybe can show you you can be helped with something. I wish you good day now. I like my work. So then the fake gun and then they come at 60 of the streets and get bang bang bang. And if I don't have them, you can bring your Specialized 44 and hand it over to me. And I can shoot you with it and show you how this weapon is really working. Sometimes I have more tricks than only shooting. You can also get it off and do some other things with it. Okay. It's nice to have a 44. Yeah. Everyone is scared about it. You're scared, huh? Yeah, at home you were scared. Nah, I think you're scared now from me. Or you're not scared. Who's not scared when you're working? I have to be the most fearless man in the world. Come on, man. Give me a break. Let me be the most fearless thing in the world. I can be fucking cool, motherfucker. Don't fuck around because you're thinking that you're what you can do. Again, I feel someone thinking what you can do. But the coolest motherfucker will come behind your neck and smash it up. So be what you are doing. Another part I have to get out is this part. Then I do a spring in it. And from the suitcase you get this thing, and then you have to make something like this. Something that goes in and out. In and out. But the spring has to be very heavy to do this. The spring is not solid. So you see me pushing something here, comes out here, and it goes back there. That push. And goes back here. Boom. Push. Boom. Push. Boom. Push. Bang. So I'm trying to find out, this is maybe a long time ago, 300 years ago or something. Maybe 70 years ago the last time. 17 years ago maybe when I made the last time this thing. So I push this in, but it's not the thing that I want. I want nothing to bish and go bush. I want something to go bish, 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 bish. Just to come back very quick. And then it's gonna fire back very quick. So that's what's in my leg. Slowly back. Slowly back. So I have to wait, and this thing has to go somewhere here in the net. So it's gonna be pushed and coming back. Pushed and coming back. For the flashlight. For the flashlight. Push, comes back. So yeah, I'm waiting and anticipating. Waiting and anticipating what is gonna push this thing. And something like percussion has to come in. What about something is gonna push. And with this booty, it's gonna push. And then I have to see you maybe. Okay. Yeah, now I'm doing a push. What happens if I push here? Push here again. Strangely. This new thing that's gonna hold this thing. You want to hold this thing for me? No. What is gonna hold this thing? I want to push it out from the phone for me. What's gonna hold you? You don't like me? Come on, let's see. No, you see? Nee. What you want to say? Nee. I want to say nothing. You want to come and arrest me? Nee. I'm the boss of the police. You come to arrest me? Nee, I'll come to arrest you. No. Oh, but I'm not the boss man. Nee, that's what I'm thinking. No, but your name stands on the top, and then I'm dead. Become dead. Nee. When I'm having maybe this pen is not the best. Nee, goed, dit is de beste pen niet. Maar dat kan wel dat het de beste pen niet is. Dit is je bek verder uit. Nee. You want another pen. Ja.
llevándome talando, consiguiéndome talando, volviendo, vacío mi lamento, cuando peor te viene siendo, resto viento, hemos sonido cada peor, me está mandando, lateando el amor, consiguiendo, cuando pierde diente caliento, cuando se orde mi lamento.
Ja. Ja, meneer. Nee, dat was een vent die was 18. Snap je? Nee, snap je, ja. Voetballen, nee, voetballen, ja. Ik mag lachen. En later, ja. Oh. Je selecteert dan nog goed, hè? Wacht even. Jij selecteert alles wat deze receiver, toch? Voetballen is het, toch? Ja, je kan die receiver zien. De voetballer gaat aan zijn vrouw zitten en hij gaat naar beneden en denkt dat hij gewoon heeft. Dat is sabla, dat is sabla dan omhoog. Wat is sabla dan omhoog? Sabla dan hier, hè? Sabla dan omhoog. Nu wel doen, sabla dan omhoog. Oh shit, I hope you enjoy watching the movie This Gun Is For Hire. This is the gun that I finally made from it. It's not the gun that is supposed to be for the real job, because then I have really a gun made from this thing. But you need a few things when you are traveling that you're bringing, that you really can make this gun really happen. But this is a gun that you can use if you want to take away another gun. The real thing from my other guy or you can just scare someone with this gun. And how I make it is very quick. I use a sprayer and I keep it in touch. I just connected a little piece from the flashlight under it to make it more like a holder, a loose stock. All the names are also for it. Yeah, in the movie maybe I call them. And the trigger is, this thing stay the same. I just connected one thing from the, when you are putting fire on your cooking machine, you need this click. I took this upper thing away, the long sleeve. I put it to connect it with the barrel of the shotgun. Means it don't shoot for real, but it shoots for real. It shoots something. You can put something out, and this thing, the trigger will hit the object with a battery. Put the battery in, you see the red point. Now it goes in the barrel, it needs to bury in. So, and now you see a little bit from the battery coming out, and then I shoot, and it's gone. So you can scare someone very quick with this way of shooting. And then you can say, oh, that's maybe the safety bullet. You have to improvise a lot of things where you want to win another gun from them maybe. Or you just can hold it like this against their body and they're thinking that they're really scared maybe. They're gonna be scared because they never know what you really are holding. Sometimes you can be holding the real thing. So I'm very happy with this one. I call this a 33 Super Mac. Super Mac 33. Why is Super Mac? Because it's a big barrel. This is because I use the thing from the kitchen. And then you have the behind is the Mac of the flashlight, but you put it on and you see the light. I hold it on the back. So I have a Super Mac 33 flash gun. This gunfire dancing in the dark. I can still put the dark issue on it. It's gonna be my real flashlight, still intact on the top, acting like I have a damper on it. People can be scared, and sometimes you can put a light on. So yeah, if the light is still working, you don't know, but the light is maybe a little bit soft now because the battery has shoot a lot of things with the battery. But I'm very happy with it, what I made from it. And the gun is really shooting something out. Bang, there's another battery. And then I have maybe 6 or 9 batteries, and I can shoot a lot of things with them. Bang, there goes another one. I hope you like the movie This Gun Is For Hire. I'm also Bruce Springsteen in the past. I'm very sure of it. The way I write and the things that I write are very much me. And that I'm writing the Bible. You can see in the movie that I'm trying to write more chapters of the Bible. But those things are when you are really old. They are really old. And then those things are coming out most times. So I'm very happy to make this gun. Another shoot. And it's not the same thing that I used in the movie. In the movie I had only that thing upside down. But now it's real. The movie was very quick to scare people very quick. But it looks real. Attach it with some tape. The tape is sometimes something that people also think, yeah, the gun is maybe something with tape, but they don't see the tape, they see a lot of things shining, so they are very scared. And the barrel is open a little bit. But if I use the other one with the spring filter in it, it was better, then this thing will really go boom, and something will go out, and you can make those paper pockets. Some paper mache, you can try to make a hard bullet and it comes back to that in. But if you feel yourself threatened, you can do these things. Or if you just have flashlights and they're old and you think I want to throw them away, you can try to make this gun. I recommend the fabrics to make the lights, the flashlights better for us to make maybe those guns that you maybe collect them for yourself. It's very nice to collect them, but you make every time a different type till you maybe make the real one. Next time I hope to make the real one, but then I'm maybe older and I'm a lot more professional. I can make it for real, but I miss a few things. And next time I hope that they have really this thing to glide over, that I don't need to use the the kitchen material, so that I really can put something on, and that they have maybe the lights would click, 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 that this thing is go over it, that everything really is intact, really closing down, maybe really with an binocular in it that you can watch what you're doing. Those things are maybe nice, that you can put a little binocular on the thing, if you really can watch and bang someone. Yeah, it's not gonna be the hardest bullet in life, but if you really have a bullet, then you also win. So yeah, that's my last silver bullet on the table. I hope that you enjoy watching the movie and learn how to make guns. But it's easy, this one. Just keep the sprayer in touch. Keep it not, just get the thing off the top off. But it's still working. Make sure it connects to the barrel, that you can do click and let the thing go away. Sometimes if you click far behind, you win everything up, but if you do this click only, it should more better. So you don't have to, man. Because maybe sometimes shoot it fast. Yeah, I invented guns in the past. I invented so many things, but guns is also like and yeah, I like it. I like what I do. Something I like. I don't kill myself. You can do a lot of things with them, but keep it for your own safety. Don't go rob people with guns and go crazy. I think that's a gun, or people have maybe something that hits you better. Sometimes a stick can really hit you and damage your head. A lot of things, or whatever they have in their hands. So I hope that you enjoy the movie. I like it. I'm being disturbed by these people, you know. It's not so nice. I'm the only Hollywood man maybe left now for real. And everyone is a fucking faker, but I don't have students to come. Next time I hope that the students are coming to, and racist ones, I never know. But new students are coming to maybe come in the movie. So yeah, let's hope that we have some brighter future with it. People who are really wishing always winning. This is the Super Mac. It's shot. This gun is for hire. It's getting over now. Maybe 3 hours watching. I don't know how long you were watching. We finished the movie. Yeah, those people. But the old guy shot them. Those things around. What happened next? The next thing is I go to this utility 7. And everything is crazy there. Everything is crazy. I have to infiltrate. I have to do a lot of things. I try maybe to wear something or they don't recognize me anymore. I have to do a lot of things because I shot the first guards who are working there. They think it's Jehovah sometimes. And I shot them. About doing something with people. I go every time to Bible study them. And on this Wednesday I went, and the people were not happy with them in the neighborhood. So I say, oh, this is the problem. Bang! So that's how the story is ending. These people come to arrest our culture. I'm living in this house for so long, more than millions of years, and they come to arrest my culture and my tradition and my beliefs. And yeah, he really arresting and doing touchy. We don't like those things. And those things you don't supposed to do with no one. And I'm the king also not. But I have to put them before Carter and in jail sometimes. And that's what I'm trying. Or judge them with something. That's what I have to do. So I hope that you really enjoy it. I have to really go. Maybe you wanna hear some music in the end. I don't know. That's when you have to start. You know about me. My name is John F. Kennedy Smith and Wesson. En interlude, de Funk, de Funk, de Fieke. The Funk, the Funk, the Fieke are things that I need to know when I'm making a gun. The Funk, the Funk, the Fieke. The Funk, the Funk. Nee, the Funk, the Funk, the Fieke. Yeah, the Funk, the Funk, the Fieke. So sometimes things are flashing around people. And when things are flashing, you see some light. And those things are also sometimes needed if something is really firing. So yeah, I'll see you next time. What's my next movie? It's about psychology or something. People are crazy, they want to be crazy. they try to make me crazy, you know. Every day they try to make me crazy, but you have to wait till you really can judge. Till you really can judge. And judge can be in many ways. You can fight. You can do this, or you can come inside and say it's game over by law. So be careful. Be nice with everyone, and then you don't have respect. See you later. Fatima. This one is still in. I can make it for you. Okay. This one like me. This one have AD. I should bad. Just bad. People like another shot. When you want to stop with a shot. You really want to stop with one shot. You really want to stop this thing with one shot. Really go like pretty connected. This one. This one that's stupid. This one that's stupid. You want something accurate like this. That's a whole lot that you push there. Ooh. Now this one goes more accurate. Then you hold the gun like this. It works very good because you don't want to move. On that. Voila.